This video is about conversion tracking. So before we start learning about conversion tracking, let's understand what is a conversion. So basically, conversion doesn't have any specific definition. I would say conversion is nothing but whatever action we decide customer should take or user should take with our business, that is a conversion. For example, let's say if Amazon decides a person who purchased my product is a conversion, then it's a conversion. If the Amazon decides a person who add the product in the cart and don't purchase it, still it's a conversion for them, it's a conversion. Basically, whatever we decide, with action, what we decide. Probably the blogger. For a blogger, if someone reads the blog, it's a conversion. So the predefined action, what we give it to Google, okay, and the same thing has been, let's say, the result action has been taken by the customer, then we can call it as a conversion. So that same conversion has taken place or not, to find out that we need to track them. And for tracking your conversions is nothing but your conversion tracking. Getting it? So in simple language, conversion tracking is nothing but whatever desired action, whatever you have decided. And when you give it to the Google, like, okay, this action should be taken place by the customer or the user. Same action has been taken place by a customer user after seeing your ad, then that thing you'll get, like that action would be counted as your conversion. And to track those conversions, we require conversion tracking. So let's move forward and understand how to create this conversion tracking. I'll go to tools and settings. I have option over here, convergence. So over here, you get option over here to create a conversion. So click on the plus convergence. You have an option over here, the website, app, phone calls, or input. So what do you want to track? You want to track your website conversions or track your app conversions, or you have added a, let's say, call extension to your ad and somebody called you. So do you want to track your phone calls, from where the phone calls came, how many calls came and everything? Also you can do. So let's start with the website tracking. I will go with the website conversions. I have to track people who came to my website by looking at my ad and they performed the action what I have decided. So very first thing is you have to give a category to our action you would like to track. So for example, let's say over here I'll take an example of, let's say, Amazon. So Amazon is, let's say, looking for the actions who have made the purchase. So the category is purchase. You can give anything over here. This is just for your understanding, for your reference. So now I'm tracking purchase over here. Next thing is conversion name. So make sure you give a proper conversion name, so that, again, this is for your reference. You can use it as per your understanding. I would have given, okay, purchase Amazon. Then you have value. So over here, value don't get, let's say, misinterpreted. Like a value is all about, we don't get anything charged over here. Value is nothing but like how much this conversion means to your business, how much this conversion impact your business. That's value. It's a virtual value. Getting it? So I have option over here. You can use the same value for each conversion, or you can use different values for each conversion. For example, let's say if the person purchased the water bottle from Amazon, and Amazon has given the value over here, okay, if the person purchases the water bottle, I'll get a profit of 15 rupees. So I can give the value of over here 15 rupees. This is just for my understanding, that's all. And if you have multiple products you want to track, then you can give different values for each conversion. So in the same way, when the conversions would be tracked, even the value would be, let's say, calculated, and you get an idea, okay, how many products were sold. For example, let's say I've given a conversion value 15 rupees per bottle. Okay, you can consider as a profit or sale, whatever it is. So I will consider right now it's a 15 rupees profit for me if the person purchased one water bottle. Now, if I end of your this conversion, let's say end of a campaign, you get all the conversions, and you got a value of, let's say, 1500 is the value what you have got to the overall. So I can understand 1500 is the value what I've got. One product cost was 15 rupees. Let's say profit was 15 rupees. So in like I can say 100 products were sold. Like 100 conversions were taken. Getting it? So 100 conversions into 15 is nothing but 1500 value. This is just for my understanding. Getting it? Now moving forward, then you have count. So this is very much important, count. For example, let's say there's a person coming to my website and purchasing the water bottle. I'll count it as a one conversion. Again, let's say tomorrow again he comes and he purchases the same water bottle. Should I count him as another conversion or not? So yes, for purchase, each and every purchase is important to me. So I can count each and every purchase as a one conversion. But for example, let's say like over here I can write every purchase is valuable. So I'll write every click is important for me, every interaction is important for me, every conversion is important for me. But for example, let's say if the person comes to my website and fills up a sign up form, the same person comes tomorrow and again he fills the same sign up form. For me, I'll count them only one conversion because it's the same information what they're giving me. It's the same data what the same person has filled up the data. So I'll count it as a one conversion because the value of that conversion is let's say same. So I'll count it as a one conversion. But if it's a purchase, I usually count it as a for every purchase I'll count it as a conversion. Going forward, next thing is your conversion window. So now what do you understand by conversion window? Conversion window is nothing but, let's say, when you over here have given conversion window as 30 days. So basically conversion window is click through your conversion window. As soon as the person clicks on your ad, this window starts. In the next 30 days, he gets a time of 30 days and he has to take that action what you have decided. Over here I have decided the action of purchase. He has to make sure in next 30 days he has to make an action of a purchase, then only that action would be counted as your conversion. Getting it? So this click through conversion window is nothing but as soon as the person clicks on your ad, this window starts, this time frame starts of 30 days. In the next 30 days, the person has to make a purchase, has to make an action so that this would be counted as your conversion. Getting it? Next thing, view through conversion window. Now what do you understand by view through conversion window? Over here, the person has not interacted with your ad. He just has not clicked on your ad. He has just viewed your ad. Getting it? He has just viewed your ad. He just got an impression. Okay. As soon as he view your ad in the next 1 day, or I can change this, 7 day, whatever, he has to make an action, then only it would be counted as a conversion. Try to understand the difference over here. Over here, the person interacts with you. Okay, as soon as the person interacts with you, you get a time of 30 days. Over here, the person doesn't interact with you, he just view your ad, he just give you an impression. So usually we give it a less time over here and we give more time over here. Getting it? So why we are doing this conversion window, view through conversion window, so that for running in a campaign, we can understand like, well, with this campaign, how much people have interacted with your ad, how much people have actually got converted because of this ad. That you can understand within this, let's say, that's why we give this conversion window. I hope I'm clear. So once this is done, you can give all the information and then you can go with create and continue. Once you go for create and continue, you can click on install the tag myself. Once you click on install the tag myself, you can see over here, there's a tag over here. Tag means something but a code. This code is known as global site tag. So global site tag is nothing but the name itself says global site, means you have to paste this code in the complete website. So what you can do, you can paste this code, copy this code, and you can paste this code in the header file of your website. If you paste this in the header file of your website, on each and every web page, this code would be pasted, and each and every web page of your website would be getting tracked. So this is your, let's say, basic code global site tag. Now, moving forward, you have event snippet code. As we know, if the person make a purchase, thank you page will come. Getting it? If the person makes a purchase, thank you page will come. And this is our, let's say, action what we have decided that the person has to make a purchase, then only will count him as a conversion. So how we will come to know? Because as the purchase is done, thank you page will come. So over here I will give page load. As soon as thank you page gets load, I'll count them as a one conversion. Getting it? So I have to copy this code and have to pay specifically for that thank you page, only for that thank you page, so that whenever the thank you page loads, conversion would be counted. So let me tell you this complete story. How does it work? For example, let's say I'm Amazon, I'm running an ad right now. You came to my website, or you came and you searched something in Google and you saw my ad. You clicked on my ad and you went to my website. Now you went to my website and now you've added the product in the cart and later on you have purchased the product. Once you purchase the product, you get a thank you page and Google will count you as a conversion. Immediately I get notified, okay, with this year, with like while running this year ad or campaign, you got this many conversions, like this many people have actually purchased the product. So in this way, this conversion tracking works. In this way, you can track each and any page. Really, if you want to track, let's say, people who came to your add to cart page but have not purchased the product, what you can do over here, you can give a page load code on your add to cart page. So you will get a data of all those people who came to add to cart page but have not purchased the product. Getting it? And all this data, what you get over here, all this conversion data, you can retarget them while showing a new ad or a new campaign. And that is nothing but your remarketing. That remarketing concept we will be covering in the next, let's say probably in the other video. So I hope this makes sense. This conversion tracking, as simple as that. Over here, we what we do is nothing but track the convergence, and convergence is nothing but what we decide. The action what we decide, desired action. That action should be, let's say, performed by the customer, the user. Then Google will count it as automatically as a conversion. So I hope this is clear. You can go for the next. So yeah, you have set up a purchase. This is my, let's say, conversion name, conversion tracking name, action, and auto tracking was enabled. So automatically you will get the results over here. So we'll get how many conversions happened and what is the conversion value. So if you remember, we have given the value of 15 rupees as a value we have given. You can give any value, whatever you feel is, let's say, comfortable with your business. If you want to give, let's say, 1 rupee, also you can give 1 rupee as well. You can count your profit, you can count your sales, anything just for your understanding. So I hope this makes sense. And once you start getting traffic on your website by with this ad, this tracking status will get verified automatically. So I hope this is clear. If any doubts, please let me know.